Hello, y'all. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Welcome to my channel. I'm Monica. I'm here to inspire you, empower you, and uplift you and give you some tips and tools for your toolbox because as you know it, life can be crazy, chaotic, and messy. So thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning into your heart space, taking a deep breath in, and then exhaling, really honoring yourself for being here right now, for being in these tremendous lifetime moments. And saying thank you. So thank you for being here. Today is Monday, so happy Motivational Monday. As you know, we're going to get started with our song because as we start the day strong, we finish it strong. And today's message will follow after, and then we'll pick a card for our self-love for the week, okay? So today's song is Higher Love by Whitney Houston, and we will be playing it for 90 seconds to get the energy flowing, to get your body moving, to get the oxygen to your blood cells, to your brain cells, and to really feel your higher states because in every moment, in any moment, it can fluctuate depending on what you're thinking on and depending on what you're consuming, visually and spiritually, um, and through vibrations, right? Through music. So let's get started and you can dance at home. Ready? Hallelujah. Move your body, arms, flaps. Move however your body wants to move. There's no certain way. Blah, 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 spring. Missing off there. Alone. But you're not alone. You're here. Things look so bad everywhere in the whole world. What is bad? We walk the line and try to see falling behind. And what could be? Bring me a higher. That's your higher self. Me a higher love. Oh, all right. We're gonna wind down. I hope that your body is now warm. Mine is a bit warm. So that means we did a good thing, right? We're warm. Our body is moving the energy of the waters of our body, and we're ready to start. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And we will continue with our message. So our message for today is life is about the journey and discovering who you are while, targeting your goals, while reaching the destination. We often get lost in reaching our goals, and sometimes we lose that passion, that joy that we had once started and said, this is why I'm going to do it. But we have to remember that what was our why? It's not to get to the top, but it's in who you are in the process of discovering what lights you up and what does not. Okay. And becoming your higher self, becoming the best version of yourself, there are two ways to do it. Okay. There are two ways. We can do it through knowledge, gaining all this knowledge. We go to school, right? Gain all this knowledge, and we know all this information. There's all this information out there on how to be your higher self, how to be the best self. And then there is living through your heart. And this is how I started. I'll share with you, this is how I started. I knew something inside of me was wanting to feel that unconditional love that I so desired. And so that's when my journey started, my self discovery on what that is, how to really discover what lights me up, because everyone is different, and to feel that from our higher self, from God, because that is the source of all being, is love. Love is God, right? And so um when this happens, we get down on ourselves and we say, man, where's the joy that I had, right? Where's the joy that I had at the beginning? Well, the joy is there. We just have to remember why we are doing something. What is it that lit us up, you know? And really standing in that, why? Because then if we don't, we're going to often say, why is this happening to me? When all we have to remember is, why am I doing the things that I'm doing? What brings me passion? What brings me joy? Again, what is it that lights my heart on fire? And I made a post on this about, stepping to the beat of your own drum and figuring what that is for you. Okay. And that requires self discovery. That requires taking risks. That requires stepping out of the norm of what everybody is doing, because we cannot keep on perpetuating the same cycle, thinking that what everybody's doing out there is going to bring you happiness, because everybody is different. We all have our blueprint, and it's our responsibility to find it. So one thing that helped me do that is getting into my zone of dancing, getting into my zone of creating, getting into my zone of singing. And so, or playing an instrument, or doing a sport. So I ask you, what is one thing that maybe you did growing up that you don't do anymore? And how can you bring that back into your life without feeling guilty for doing it? Because oftentimes we feel guilty for having fun. We feel guilty for bringing pleasure into our life, because we feel like we don't deserve it, or we feel like, oh, if we have kids, the mom guilt, right? We have kids, we always have to be there for them. We always have to, like, be the best, do the best, and all this pressure on us while trying to do everything. We're not being what our inner child really wants to do, is play and create, because there's a balance between both. Between doing and being. So if you have that mom guilt that we so often have because of old programming that doesn't serve us anymore, I want to challenge you to remember that we want to bring the best in ourselves. And if we can't bring the joy into our children's lives, what are we bringing? We're bringing stress. We're bringing worry. And what does that cause? That causes dis-ease and an environment that does not serve us. It feels chaotic, right? And we don't want that. So again, I would challenge you to really turn that mom guilt into saying, well, no, I have to take care of myself too, so that I can give my children, so I can give my partner, so I can give my friends, so I can give my family the best, the joy, the love, the freedom, the spirit of living life, because that's what we're here to do. So, um, if any of those resonate with you, please schedule a time out today or this week that you can do that for yourself, because you deserve it, and we deserve to have that balance even when we have our family, our friends, our partners, our business, whatever it is, our projects, to really take time and put that in your schedule, because that's what brings more fulfillment into your life, of being more joyful, being more loving, instead of striving and trying to get, like, or just wanting to get, and then yeah, we lose that joy of being a kid again. And I want to share with you, one of the other things that I do is I do have a picture of my a little child about like 1 years old, or maybe two. I have wearing a white dress, and she's all chunky and eating a cookie. But I often look at that and I say, and I ask, how can I love you more? Because again, that is our true self, is our inner child that wants to play and wants to have fun while living our life, while building our dream, right? And we often push that down, and we often bring that guilt. But I want you to challenge yourself and taking rid of taking that out, and bringing in a new affirmation where maybe you can say, bringing myself first, taking care of myself first is priority, so my children, my friends, my family can get the best of me. And you can still enjoy life and not feel guilty. Okay. Um, and there are communities out there that um, are really joining their energies to bring and uplift one another, so that you feel like you're not alone. You feel like you have that support, because there is times where we need to ask, and asking again is a strength. It's not a weakness. We may feel like that, but it's not. In a world so closed off, it is a strength of of the Sacred Heart. So um the communities are out there in within the spiritual community of and the knowledge community. So I have Unified TV on my link. I have Christian Northrup. She talks about medical stuff. There's Our Everyday Lives on YouTube. Um, and whatever is called to you. And then there's my channel where I'm bringing in our community to grow, but at the same time have fun, because we're supposed to have fun, and we lose that. So I'm bringing that back in and letting you guys all know this is a space to have fun, to dance, to sing, to do whatever, and remind you of what lights you up, because that's what we're here for. So if you haven't already, um, checked out my other videos, go ahead. They may bring you some knowledge, some tips, and I will be doing more maybe lives, so we can get together and I can talk to you more, I guess, on a live note. But I hope this has helped you. Um, really remember that life is about the journey, and it's not about the destination. We don't learn from the top. We learn from the bottom. And although that can be challenging and wrench kind of feelings come up, it's all about embracing the journey. So I'm going to pull one of my cards, or just a little notes that I wrote that I use to enjoy the journey while growing on this self-discovery and finding and embodying your higher self. Okay. So we have here, I think I pulled this one before, is make a delicious food that you once maybe had growing up. Make it your own. Trying out new things. And really maybe putting on a jam that's yours that you can dance to, and enjoying the little things in life, because that's what we're here for. So I hope this has helped you raise your vibration, bring in some knowledge and some tips for you to do on your own in guiding yourself to switch the mom guilt to I'm taking care of myself first, because this is I can't serve without my cup filled, and you cannot serve without your cup filled. So remember, put you first. You deserve it. You're worthy. You are more than enough for this kind of joy, love, pleasure, and schedule that for yourself today. 30 minutes, whatever it is. Schedule it in your calendar or your phone, whatever you use. Write it down on a post-it note and do it today and see how better you feel. And I will see you on the next video. If you have anybody that you know will benefit this, please do share so we can grow our beautiful community of upliftment, of support, of really nourishing your soul, because your soul is here to express itself, and it expresses itself through our expression of voice, through our expression of you doing the things that you love. So I hope this helps. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you on the next video. Love you all. Bye.